the Bucks with some changes. Parker's checked in for Monroe. Freak comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Vasquez in for Jared Bayless. And Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. It's Calderon in for Tony Rote. Garrison, he's in at 3. Parker out there with Miles Plumlee. Then it's Mayo, and it's Vasquez in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. The kick out to Mayo. There's a screen. Now here's Vasquez. He's guarded by Thomas. Vasquez passes to Freak. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now,
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan. Michael Carter Williams.
I think his efficiency from the field was the biggest factor in this win. He made over 60%.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight, but we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
coming home. New York City, baby. I'll be honest, I'm pretty excited. Mama, Pops, and Cece, yeah, they're going to be there. Playing in front of them in an NBA uniform for the first time is going to be a special moment for me. Now, I know all of Harlem's going to be watching. No pressure, right? It's all good, though. I've been waiting for this my entire life. And I'll be ready.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA Basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Milwaukee Bucks come into this after the win against the Raptors in Toronto. And they finished that one out up 4. Competitive, but ultimately they prevailed.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important.
Jack, a big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Plumlee, he's checked in for Monroe. Henson comes in for Jabari Parker. Freaks checked in for Antetokounmpo. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter Williams. Setting the floor for the Bucks, Garrison, he's in at shooting guard. John Henson out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Jared Bayless. And it's Plumlee in at the center position.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Pass to Kilpatrick. And he dunks it down.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. Their number one priority is not to give up any looks on the inside, anything easy in the interior, guys. He told me, quote, "We want to have the key look like a fancy club out there. Crowded, not a lot of room, and very hard to get into." Sounds like your kind of place, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Mark, when you take a look at John Henson, you see one thing, length.
Yeah, a lot of it, too. I mean, he measures 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan at the 2012 NBA Combine. His standing reach is actually 3.5 inches greater than that of Anthony Davis. Wow.
Right. Really left alone that time. Freaks got himself on the board with 3 there.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys? Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Here's Sloan, defended by Henson. Here's Bogdanovich. No good from outside.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it. It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Here's Garrison. The rebound by the Nets. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And I don't care how much you grind it out defensively. When you shoot it that poorly, you're going to struggle to win games. Well, it's not only going to be a struggle, it's going to be virtually impossible if you shoot as poorly as they did.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Bucks leading by 3. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option. Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And the Bucks arguably were the best story in the Eastern Conference last year. How about going from the bottom of the barrel to a sixth-place finish in that Eastern Conference?
O.J. Mayo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Here's Bogdanovich. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And now here's Mayo, the fast break opportunity. And he gets it to go. 6 points for Freak.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Sloan dishes to Sims. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be...
The big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Henson's checked in for Plumlee. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. Freak's checked in for O.J. Mayo. And it's Carter Williams in for Jared Bayless. They've got Jarrett Jack. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Young. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Kilpatrick in at the 2 guard. So that's the Nets 5. Brooklyn leading by 4. Nets passing it around. Here's Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Carter Williams, the pass to Freak. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Freak's got 8 points. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Kilpatrick passes to Jack. Five on the clock. Pulls it up. Offensive rebound, Nets. There's the pick. Pass to Kilpatrick. Tries again. They double him with Freak. Lopez up top. And Young kicks to Jack. Young sets a screen for Jack. And Lopez has it in the corner. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Lopez has got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Jack against Carter Williams. Young left side. Knocked away. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Kilpatrick. 11 points for him in that last game against Memphis. Can't get it to fall. And for Brook Lopez, disappointing start to last season. The season before, he had played only 17 games, so he wanted to make an impact right off the bat. It just didn't work out.
Yeah, you know, he missed the first 2 games altogether with the foot injury and comes back to play pretty well, then hurts his back. Out for 8 more games, comes back again. He's benched in favor of Miles Plumlee. Just a very disjointed year for Lopez. That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Middleton drives in. There's 1:40 left in the first half.
Move the ball.
Kicks it to Freak. Takes a shot at the elbow. Rebound, Brooklyn. Lopez has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And for Lopez, last year was the first time since he was a rookie that he didn't start every game. I mean, that is a huge shot to your confidence. I don't care who you are or what your circumstances. But you know what? At the end, he rose above it.
Bucks trail by 4. Carter Williams dishes to Freak. Here's Monroe, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Jack passes to Young. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Stolen by Middleton. Knocks it loose. Jack's up a three. Jack with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. To the middle. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And Henson pulls it down. Henson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Kilpatrick. He's got 5. Over to the wing. From deep three-point range, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. It's the Nets. They lead by 2. We're going to... We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. .102 left in the third quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Garrison in at shooting guard. Plumlee out there with John Henson. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Bayless in at the point. Brooklyn with the ball. 43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Lopez a screen. Here's Sloan. Here's Robinson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And Thomas Robinson has been on a lot of teams here in his short time in the league. Not easy to find a spot when you're always getting moved.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Freak. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and Greg Monroe.
Greg Monroe was doing what he does best. He produced a massive game for them in locking down this win. The thing I like about him most is that a coach...
And, folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
What a life, eh, freak? 1 minute you're playing 21 and horse on the courts in Harlem, and the next moment you're in the showroom, configuring the gunmetal and graphite exterior of your luxury car and your iPad mini. Oh, I bet you get a crazy crowd when you drive that car around the block in the old neighborhood, huh?
Yeah, I'm living the dream. Bad pandemonium. But folks from back around the way are real proud of me.
Yeah, I hear you. Local.
Tell you about Vic. He has his bad rap. It's not, and I understand some of his judgments might shadow his actual character. He's not that at all. Man, Vic, let me tell you something. We actually, we have love for each other. We're brothers. Blood couldn't make us any closer at all. I mean, he has so much loyalty to me and to my family. You could see even Cece, has issues with him, but he still loves her. He still loves her.
Hey, boy up, on the land, till I die. Till I die. On the east side, till I die. Till I die. Rocking that wine and gold till I die. Till I die. In the
Big road trip coming up for the team, and it all starts tonight. If we can set the tone with the win here, it'll make a huge difference. The team's ready, and I know I'm ready. So I guess the next step is to just get out there and get it done. I feel like this one's on me, though. So time to earn my stripes.
The Bucks continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup on the road. Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. With that road trip behind them, the Lakers ready to perform in front of their Los Angeles fans. Challenging part of the schedule, and this is where the is checked in for Hibbert. Nance comes in for Randall. Williams, he's checked in for Bryant. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. And then for Milwaukee, John Ensign's checked in for Monroe. Miles Plumlee comes in for Parker. And Freak subbed in for Chris Middleton. On the court for the Bucks, Garrison, he's in at shooting guard. Antetokounmpo out there with Plumlee. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Henson in at the 5. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Garrison. Here's Antetokounmpo. The stupendous finish in traffic. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Well, Clark, the Bucks were much improved on the road last season, going 18-23.
Yeah, they were very competitive. This young team fought hard and rarely found themselves out of games on the road, which is a good sign for the future.
Freak kicks to Antetokounmpo. Garrison. Nance with some nice D. And the pass to Freak from deep. And he gets the bucket. Freak's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And you can see just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Bass against Henson. Bass dishes to Clarkson. Bass with the screen. And here's Young from the arc. It's rebounded by Carter-Williams. Carter-Williams has got his third rebound tonight. Antetokounmpo passes to Carter-Williams.
Fellas, I'll tell you, I was really surprised when Michael Carter-Williams got traded last season. It's so hard to find point guards with his length and instincts. I mean,
the Lakers with the ball, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Lakers right now, Russell is out there with Bryant. And it's Young. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Hibbert in at the center, locking down the middle. Kobe, that's good.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
Vasquez kicks to Middleton. Monroe down low. Covered by Hibbert. And too long on the shot.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Here's Garrison. Hibbert pulls it in.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
They're getting on the roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Now here's Freak, guarded closer. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Lakers leading by 4, and the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here.
Marcelino Huertas.
Outside, Russell. Six to shoot. Hibbert, good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And Greg Monroe really has had a good young career despite playing out of position for much of it. He has the size and skill set of an agile center, but was made to play power forward in Detroit once they drafted Andre Drummond. And that took some getting used to.
Shots good from Young.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Middleton dishes to Freak. Hits the front of the rim and out. We're talking about Greg Monroe, and Greg, you gave us a nice little synopsis. He doesn't have, Clark, the long-range jumper teams are now asking out of that position in this day and age in the NBA.
Yeah, more teams want that stretch power forward. He's not super athletic. Where he does his greatest damage is in the painted area. There's still value in that.
Count the bucket. Los Angeles leading by 6. Young in the corner. Lots of room. And the basket good. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
There's the pick. Here's Vasquez, and he drops it in from the low post.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
The Lakers have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Russell kicks to Young. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Young's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Lakers. Bucks trail by 9. Parker outside. Passes it to Freak. There's 1:38 left in the first half. Stymied again with that miss. A subpar 2 for 10 for him. Outside, Russell. Monroe against Hibbert. A drive by Russell. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
Hibbert with a screen on Middleton. Russell with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Russell passes to Hibbert. He kicks to Randall. Picked by Randall. And Young, here we go. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And guys, it looked like Nick Young had finally put it all together. I mean, he had a huge campaign 2 years ago, signs a new 4-year deal. Then last year, disaster strikes. I mean, he provided very little to the...
And so that brings the first half to a...
Thank you, Kevin. I've got...
43. The Bucks, 32.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. Williams. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Setting the floor for the Bucks. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Freak is out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Monroe in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Wirtz. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. To the right side. Picked by Randall. Here's Russell. An easy layup after coming off the pick. So the Bucks, their last game, a win against Golden State.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Randall with the bucket.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Here's Garrison. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Los Angeles leading by 15. And Young, here we go. Here's Wirtz. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Hibbert. 5 on the clock. Russell dishes to Hibbert. Baseline try. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Russell. And it's Freak missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
The high post shot. Russell, no luck. Bucks trail by 15.
Well, clearly the Lakers were not a great team. I mean, they did have one of their better bench units last season. They led the league in points off the bench, but that was more an indictment of the quality of the starters than the firepower of the bench.
Here's Wirtz.
How about... that move, you'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
A different look from Milwaukee. Miles Plumlee. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down.